Good morning, my dear students. Good morning, one and all. Welcome to the first session of the course. The topic name is Cloud Concepts, Architecture, and Design. We have to talk in the introduction part of the lecture part. Mastering Cloud Concepts, Architecture, and Design. CCSP certification process. In today's rapidly evolving technological landscape, the cloud has become a game changer for businesses around the world. As organizations shift their operations to the cloud, there's a growing need for professionals who understand the intricacies of the cloud concepts, architecture, and design while ensuring the security of these cloud environments. The Certified Cloud Security Professional certification is designed to meet this need by providing comprehensive knowledge and expertise in the cloud security. This part of the exam preparation lecture course, we will dive into the first domain of the CCSP certification, like a cloud concepts, architecture, and a design. The first will be understanding the cloud computing concepts. Cloud computing definitions we need to understand. At the heart of the cloud computing is the ability to deliver services and resources over the internet, allowing organizations to access and use the computing power, storage, and applications without having to own and manage a physical hardware. So understanding the definitions and the terminologies that are associated with the cloud computing is the first step towards the CCSP certification. That the key terms include like infrastructure as a service, a platform as a service, and software as a service, among others. So what are the cloud computing roles and responsibilities? In the cloud ecosystem, the various roles and responsibilities come into play. These roles include the cloud service customer, cloud service provider, cloud service partner, cloud service broker, and regulator too. It's very essential to understand the distinctions and obligations of each of these roles to ensure the seamless operations of a cloud services and adhere to legal and regulatory requirements. What are the key cloud computing characteristics we need to talk here? That is also a very important concept. The cloud computing exhibits several key characteristics that set it apart from traditional IT systems. These include like on-demand self-service, broad network access, multi-tenancy, and rapid elasticity and scalability, resource pooling, and measured service too. These characteristics are from the foundation of a cloud services, enabling flexibility, efficiency, and cost effectiveness also we can say now. According to the building block technologies, a solid grasp of a cloud computing that requires understanding the technologies that underpin it. This include like a virtualization, storage, networking, databases, and orchestration. The virtualization in particular, we need to say it's a very fundamental concept, but it's enabling multiple virtual machines to run on a single physical server, leading to a greater resource utilization and cost savings. So the next will be on, we need to talk about the describing cloud reference architecture. So what are the cloud computing activities? Actually, cloud services that encompass a wide range of activities from the delivery of applications and the data to the management of a virtualized resources. And understanding of these activities is a very crucial for a cloud architecture and a design. According to the cloud service capabilities, cloud services that can be categorized into application capability types, platform capability types, and infrastructure capability types. So recognizing these capabilities is very essential for designing the cloud solutions that meet a specific business requirements. According to the cloud service categories, the cloud services come in various forms, including like a software as a service, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. As I told, the choice of service category that can significantly impact the architecture and the design of a cloud solution. So what are the process about the cloud deployment models? Cloud deployment models are vary starting from the public and the private to hybrid, a community, and a multi-cloud model. And each model has its own set of considerations affecting issues like privacy, security, and regularity compliance. What are the cloud shared considerations we need to talk here? When designing a cloud architecture, there are several shared considerations that must be taken into account. And these include like interoperability, portability, reversibility, availability, security, privacy, resilience, performance, governance, maintenance, and versioning. So service levels and service level agreements like SLA, auditability, regularity compliance, and outsourcing too. Because a solid grasp of these considerations is very necessary to ensure that the cloud services meet organizational needs and comply with the relevant regulations. So is there any impact of related technologies? Yes, we need to talk. The cloud is constantly evolving, and it is influenced by other emerging technologies such as like a data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, IoT like Internet of Things, containers, quantum computing, edge computing, confidential computing, and DevSecOps, everything. So understanding how these technologies interact with the cloud is very crucial for designing a secure and efficient cloud architectures, we can say now. The next part will be on understanding the security concept that is relevant to the cloud computing. Actually, to achieve this type of a certification process, one must also have a profound understanding of a security concepts that are part into cloud computing. Some of the key security concepts starting from the cryptography and the key management. Understanding how data encryption works and how to manage the cryptographic keys to protect the sensitive information in the cloud. According to the identity and access control, we need to understand about the concept about the managing user, a privilege and service access to ensure that only authorized entities that can interact with the cloud resources. According to the data and media sanitations, techniques for securely that erasing data from storage media, ensuring that it cannot be recovered, critical considerations for data privacy and regularity compliance, we can say now. So according to the network security, it's now implementing the security measures like network security groups, traffic inspection, geofencing, and zero trust networks to protect the cloud-based resources, we can say now. According to the virtualization security, addressing the unique security concerns that associated with the virtualized environments, including like a hypervisor security, container security, ephemeral computing, and the serverless technology, everything. What are the common threats we have to say now? Identifying and mitigating the common security threats to cloud environments such as like DDoS attacks, data breaches, and insider threats too. So the next will be on a security hygiene. Practicing good security hygiene, including like a patching and baselining to maintain the security and integrity of a cloud services. So in a nutshell, we can say a mastering cloud concepts, architecture, and the design is a very crucial step towards becoming a certified cloud security professional. That's why the CCSP certification that ensures that professionals are equipped with the knowledge and skills that are needed to the design secure and efficient cloud solutions, which are very essential in today's cloud-driven world. So just to stay tuned for more insights into the other domains of the certification process in a future course. Okay, the next part we need to talk about the concept of mastering the CCSP certification, understanding the design principles of a secure cloud computing. As I told, in the ever-evolving world of technology, cloud computing has become the backbone of a modern business operations. Exactly. As more organizations transition to the cloud, the need for professionals who can secure these cloud environments is very greater than ever. One way to prove your expertise in cloud security is by obtaining the CCSP certification. That's why in this part of the lecture, we will delve into the domain of the topic, like understanding the design principles of a secure cloud computing. The first concept we need to talk about the cloud secure data lifecycle. In the world of cloud computing, data is a king and protecting is very paramount. So the cloud secure data lifecycle concept that emphasizes the importance of security data throughout its lifecycle, starting from a creation and a transmission to storage and a disposal level. So understanding this concept means you will be well equipped to make a data security an integral part of your cloud architecture. You need to focus now. So what of the cloud-based business continuity and disaster recovery plan we have to talk? And business continuity and disaster recovery that are essential aspects of a cloud security. That's why this certification ensures you understand the principles, the methodologies required to ensure that a cloud-based systems that can recover from unforeseen events, ensuring that a critical concept like a business functions that can continue without a disruption level. The next will be on BIA, that is a business impact analysis. A key element of designing secure cloud solutions is the ability to assess the impact of a potential security breaches or disaster on your organization. That's why this type of cloud candidates will learn to perform the cost benefit analysis and return on investment that assessments to help organizations to make informed decisions about their cloud security strategies. So what are the functional security requirements? Cloud computing that offers the advantage of a scalability and flexibility, but it can also lead to challenges like a vendor lock-in. You know, it must understand the functional security requirements that are related to the portability, interoperability, and vendor lock-in to ensure that the organization's cloud solutions remain adaptable and secure the process. The next will be on a security consideration for a different cloud categories we have to talk now. Cloud services come in various forms, such as SaaS, like a software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. So understanding the unique security considerations and responsibilities for each category is very critical for cloud security professionals. So that's why we need to understand about the lecture concept. It covers the nuances of securing different cloud services models. So what are the cloud design patterns we have to talk? To secure, like a design and to secure the cloud solutions effectively, you must be well versed in the industry recognized design patterns. The certification that introduce the candidates to design principles such as like SANS security principles, the well architected framework, and the cloud security alliance, that enterprise architecture, that are providing them with a solid foundation for creating a secure cloud architectures. The next will be on DevOps security. DevOps has transformed the software development and deployment, but it also introduced the new security challenges. It will explore the DevOps security principles, equipping them with the knowledge to integrate the security to the DevOps pipeline, ensuring that the security is not sacrificed for speed and agility. In a nutshell, we can say mastering the design principles of a secure cloud computing is a very crucial step toward achieving this type of certification. The certification ensures that a cloud security professionals have a deep understanding of a data security, business continuity, and the disaster recovery, as well as the ability to assess the business impact of the security measures. Moreover, it equips the candidates with the skills to design secure cloud solutions, understand the unique security considerations that offer different cloud categories, and integrate security into DevOps practices too. As organizations continue to migrate to the cloud basis, CCSP certified professionals that are in the high demand to ensure that the sensitive data remains secure and the business operations run smoothly. So if you aspire to be at the forefront of a cloud security, pursuing the CCSP certification is a very smart move to demonstrate your expertise in this domain and the dynamic and the crucial field. The next part, we need to talk about the navigating the cloud. So evaluating the cloud service providers for the certification. The certified cloud security professional is a globally recognized credential that validates your expertise in cloud security. Exactly as I told, in a rapidly evolving technological landscape, it's a very crucial to ensure that the security and the compliance of a cloud service providers. That's why in this part of the lecture part, we will delve into the key aspects of evaluating the cloud service providers for the certification and focusing on verification against criteria and the system or subsystem product certifications we have to talk now. The first will be on the significance of CCSP certification. As I have explained on a earlier lecture, this CCSP certification offered by ISE is designed for professionals who wish to demonstrate their skills in cloud security, cloud architecture, governance, risk management, and compliance. Obtaining this certification not only enhances your career path prospects, but also strengthens your ability to protect cloud environments. So one fundamental aspect of a CCSP is the evaluation of a cloud service providers. So verification against the criteria, we have to talk some other points. That is a criteria point. One of the primary tasks in evaluating the cloud service providers is verifying their compliance against like industry recognized criteria and standards. Here are two essential criteria to consider. The first will be on ISO or IEC 27017 cloud security. The ISO or IEC 27017, that standards provides the guidelines for information security controls that are applicable to the cloud services. So when accessing a CSP, cloud service providers, it's a very vital to ensure they adhere to ISO or IEC 27017's principles. These principles cover various aspects of a cloud security, such as like a data encryption, access control, and incident management, everything. As well as the cloud service provider that aligns with this standard demonstrates their commitment to robust cloud security practices too. Second point will be on PCI and DSS, the payment card industry and the data security standard we have to talk now. For organizations handling the payment card data in the cloud, so PCI DSS, that the compliance is a non-negotiable. Evaluating a CSP's adherence to PCI DSS is a paramount when credit card information is involved. That's why the payment card data that requires a strong production, and a CSP should demonstrate the compliance with the PCI DSS, which outlines a stringent security requirements for the storage, processing, and the transmission of a cardholder data. So what are the system or subsystem product certification? In addition to criteria like ISO or IEC 27017 and PCI DSS, it's a very crucial to assess the CSP adherence to a system or subsystem product certifications. So to note what the certification includes, starting from the CC, that is a common criteria. Common criteria is an internationally recognized set of guidelines that are used for evaluating and certifying the security of IT products and systems. The cloud service providers, they often use the various IT products and systems to deliver their services level by ensuring that these components are very common criteria certified. A CSP demonstrates its commitment to security standards, and the certification verifies that the product or system has undergone a rigorous testing and meets the specific security requirements. Second will be an FIPS, that is 140-2, that is a Federal Information Processing Standard. FIPS 140-2 is a US government standard that specifies the security requirements for cryptographic modules. Understand? The cloud environments are frequently employ encryption to safeguard data in transit and at rest level. So ensuring that a CSP uses FIPS 140-2 certified cryptographic modules that guarantees that encryption practices meet stringent federal standards. This is particularly crucial for government agencies and organizations with the regulatory compliance requirements, we have to say now. In a conclusion, evaluating cloud service provider is an integral part of achieving the certification by rigorously accessing a CSP adherence to industry criteria such as like ISO or IEC 27017 and PCI DSS, as well as system or subsystem product certifications like a common criteria and FIPS 140-2, you can confidently ensure the security and compliance of a cloud environments. In a world where cloud computing is the backbone of a digital transformation, the CCSP certification that equips you with the skills to make informed decisions about cloud security, ultimately safeguarding your organization's sensitive data and resources too. Okay, my dear students, I hope you have enjoyed the introduction part of the lecture, cloud concepts, architecture, and design. Thank you once again, and thank you all, my dear students.